Sarah, a young designer, had a dream. She opened Creative Canvas, a small graphic design studio. Her passion fueled long hours, working from a cozy home office. The early days were challenging yet rewarding, building her client base slowly. Her initial clients were friends and local businesses. Sarah poured her heart into every logo and website. She often worked late into the night, fueled by coffee and determination. The studio was just her and her ambitious ideas. Months turned into a year. Creative Canvas gained a reputation for fresh, innovative designs. Client inquiries increased steadily, exceeding what Sarah could manage alone. A turning point was approaching for her small venture. The workload became immense. Sarah found herself constantly juggling projects, deadlines looming. She realized that to maintain quality and grow, she needed help. The thought of expanding filled her with both excitement and a little apprehension. "It's time," she whispered, looking at her overflowing project list. Hiring her first employee was a significant step. It meant new responsibilities, not just creative ones, but administrative too. A new chapter was beginning. She carefully crafted job descriptions, seeking talented designers who shared her vision. The interview process was thorough. Sarah wanted individuals who would not only contribute their skills but also fit the studio's budding culture. Her first hire, Mark, was a talented illustrator. Soon after, Emily, a detail-oriented project manager, joined the team. Creative Canvas was no longer just Sarah, it was growing into a collaborative space. The studio buzzed with new energy. Projects flowed smoother, and deadlines were met with greater ease. Sarah felt immense pride watching her team bring her vision to life. The collaborative spirit was infectious. With more people came more responsibilities. Sarah suddenly realized she wasn't just managing projects, she was managing people. This brought new administrative tasks she hadn't anticipated or planned for in detail. The biggest new challenge loomed: payroll. How would she ensure her new employees were paid accurately and on time? This wasn't something she had ever handled before. It felt like a complicated maze. Her first attempt at payroll involved spreadsheets and manual calculations. Sarah spent hours each pay period, double-checking hours, deductions, and tax withholding. It felt like a part-time job itself. The process was slow and prone to errors. One month, she miscalculated Mark's overtime. Another time, Emily's tax withholding was slightly off. Correcting these mistakes was time-consuming and stressful. Sarah worried constantly about compliance. Were she submitting the right forms? Were her tax calculations correct? The legalities of payroll seemed daunting for a small business owner. She often stayed late, poring over government websites and accounting blogs. The jargon was confusing, and the sheer volume of information felt overwhelming. She yearned for simplicity. Her creative energy, once solely focused on design, was now significantly diverted to administrative tasks. This was not why she started Creative Canvas. Her passion felt bogged down. Mark and Emily were patient, but Sarah knew that consistent, accurate payroll was crucial for employee morale. She didn't want any financial hiccups to affect their trust or their dedication to the studio. One evening, after yet another frustrating hour with her payroll spreadsheet, Sarah sighed. There has to be a better way, she thought aloud. This manual system was unsustainable for a growing business. She decided it was time to actively seek out dedicated payroll solutions. She needed something intuitive, reliable, and compliant, especially as 2025 approached with potential new regulations. Her research began with a broad online search. She looked for terms like small business payroll software, HR payroll systems, and best payroll for 10 employees. The results were numerous. Sarah created a list of potential providers. She focused on features like ease of use, direct deposit, tax filing, and integration with her accounting software. Cost was also a major factor for her small studio. She started reading reviews from other small business owners. Their experiences, both positive and negative, offered valuable insights into the practical application of different payroll platforms. Three names consistently appeared at the top of many lists: Gusto, Rippling, and ADP. These seemed to be the market leaders for businesses of her size, offering tailored solutions. Gusto was often praised for its user-friendly interface and focus on small businesses. It seemed designed to make payroll less intimidating for entrepreneurs like Sarah. Rippling, on the other hand, presented itself as a comprehensive HR platform. It promised to manage not just payroll, but also benefits, IT, and more, all in one integrated system. ADP was a familiar name, a giant in the payroll industry. Sarah knew they had a long-standing reputation, but wondered if their extensive services would be overkill or too costly for a business her size. Sarah decided to dive deeper into each platform, starting with Gusto. She watched demo videos and explored their website, noting every feature relevant to Creative Canvas. Gusto's automated tax filing and direct deposit features immediately stood out. The idea of no longer manually calculating taxes or running to the bank felt like a huge relief. She liked Gusto's transparent pricing structure. It offered clear plans based on the number of employees, which made budgeting straightforward for her small team. No hidden fees. Gusto also offered integrations with popular accounting software like QuickBooks. This meant her financial records would sync seamlessly, saving even more administrative time. Next, Sarah explored Rippling. Its promise of all-in-one HR management was intriguing. Could it simplify more than just payroll, handling onboarding and employee data too? Rippling's platform seemed robust, capable of growing with her business. While Gusto was great for payroll, Rippling offered a broader suite of HR tools from the outset. The cost structure for Rippling was a bit more complex, often modular based on the features needed. Sarah carefully considered if the additional HR functionalities justified the potential higher expense. Rippling's strong integration capabilities extended beyond accounting to IT management, like device provisioning. This seemed powerful for a larger company, but perhaps excessive for her current small team. Finally, Sarah turned her attention to ADP. She knew ADP offered various packages, from basic payroll to comprehensive enterprise solutions. She needed to find their small business offerings. ADP's long history and reputation for reliability were reassuring. They had vast experience handling complex payroll scenarios for countless businesses, big and small. Their small business plans, like Run powered by ADP, seemed more accessible than she initially thought. They offered essential payroll features, including tax filing and direct deposit, similar to Gusto. ADP's customer support reputation was strong, offering dedicated assistance. This felt important for a new user, ensuring she could get help whenever a question arose. However, ADP's pricing for small businesses was less transparent online. Often, a custom quote was required, making direct comparison a bit challenging without contacting sales. Sarah created a detailed comparison chart for Gusto, Rippling, and ADP. She listed features, estimated costs, ease of use, and potential for future growth for each platform. Gusto offered simplicity and great value for her current team of 3. Its user-friendly design was a major plus for a non-accountant like Sarah. Rippling presented a more powerful, all-encompassing HR solution, but at a potentially higher cost. She wondered if she truly needed all those extra features right now. ADP provided the comfort of an industry leader, with robust features, but required more effort to get specific pricing. Its traditional approach felt solid but less nimble. Sarah considered the long-term vision for Creative Canvas. If the studio grew to 10 employees, or even more, which system would scale best without becoming prohibitively expensive? She spoke with a friend who ran a slightly larger business. Her friend recommended Gusto for its straightforward nature but noted Rippling's strength if she planned rapid, significant expansion. Ultimately, Sarah prioritized ease of use and immediate cost-effectiveness for her current needs. She needed a system that would quickly alleviate her payroll burden without breaking the bank. After careful deliberation, Sarah made her decision. For Creative Canvas, in 2025, Gusto seemed like the perfect fit for her team of 1 to 10 employees. The setup process with Gusto was surprisingly simple. She entered her company details, employee information, and banking particulars, guided by clear on-screen instructions. Within a few hours, Creative Canvas's payroll system was largely configured. Sarah felt a wave of relief wash over her. The burden she'd carried for months began to lift. The first payroll run with Gusto was a revelation. With just a few clicks, employee hours were entered, taxes calculated, and direct deposits initiated. It took mere minutes instead of hours. Mark and Emily received their paychecks accurately and on time every time. There were no more discrepancies, no more worried questions. Their morale remained high, focused on their creative work. Sarah now had more time to focus on what she loved, design and growing her business. The administrative headache of payroll was gone, replaced by smooth, automated processes. Her compliance worries significantly diminished. Gusto handled all the necessary tax filings and forms automatically, ensuring Creative Canvas remained fully compliant with regulations. The integration with QuickBooks worked flawlessly. All payroll expenses were automatically categorized, making bookkeeping a breeze at the end of each month. Sarah reflected on her journey from manual spreadsheets to an automated system. It was a crucial step in professionalizing her small business and preparing for future expansion. The initial investment in a dedicated payroll solution proved invaluable. It freed up precious time and mental energy, allowing Sarah to strategically plan for Creative Canvas's next phase. She considered her journey a testament to understanding when to delegate and when to invest in specialized tools. Small business owners cannot do everything alone. Her advice to other entrepreneurs was clear: research your payroll options early. Don't wait until errors or stress overwhelm you. Find a system that grows with your needs. The year 2025 was starting strong for Creative Canvas. With efficient payroll in place, Sarah felt ready to tackle new challenges and opportunities. The studio welcomed 2 more designers, bringing the team to 5 employees. Gusto effortlessly handled the new additions, making onboarding quick and simple. Each new hire meant updating personal details, tax forms, and bank information. Gusto streamlined this process, allowing new employees to input their own data securely. Sarah was grateful for the clarity Gusto provided on benefits administration. Though her team was small, offering basic benefits was important for retention. Gusto's platform helped her navigate health insurance options for small businesses, making it easier to select a plan that fit her team's needs and her budget. Time off tracking was another valuable feature. Employees could request time off directly through the platform, and Sarah could approve it with a click, ensuring accurate records. This automation freed up even more time for Sarah, allowing her to focus on strategic business development rather than mundane HR tasks. Creative Canvas continued to flourish. The efficient operations, including payroll, contributed to a stable and professional work environment, attracting top talent. Sarah occasionally revisited her initial research, comparing Gusto's evolving features against Rippling and ADP's latest offerings. It was good to stay informed. She noticed Rippling continued to expand its IT and device management features, which would be incredibly powerful for companies with complex tech needs. ADP was also continuously refining its Run platform, adding more user-friendly elements and specialized support for niche industries. For Creative Canvas, Gusto's core strengths, payroll, benefits, and basic HR, remained perfectly aligned with their needs as a growing creative agency. The cost-effectiveness of Gusto remained a significant advantage. For a team ranging from 1 to 10 employees, it offered comprehensive services without unnecessary bloat. Sarah reflected on the peace of mind that came with reliable payroll. No more sleepless nights worrying about tax compliance or employee payments. She learned that choosing the right tool for your business isn't about picking the biggest or most feature-rich, but the one that best fits your specific size and goals. Creative Canvas eventually reached 10 employees. Gusto smoothly managed the increased volume, handling all 10 team members with the same efficiency. The expanded team brought new challenges, but payroll was no longer one of them. It had become a well-oiled machine, running in the background. Sarah often shared her payroll journey with other small business owners, emphasizing the importance of early adoption of a robust system. She highlighted the critical difference between using general accounting software for payroll versus a specialized platform. Specialization brought accuracy and compliance. For businesses under 10 employees, simple and intuitive design was key. Overly complex systems could quickly become another source of frustration. The 2025 payroll landscape offered excellent choices for small businesses. Gusto, Rippling, and ADP each presented compelling arguments for different needs. For Sarah, Gusto's balance of comprehensive payroll, essential HR, user-friendliness, and transparent pricing made it the clear winner for Creative Canvas. Her team members appreciated the easy access to their pay stubs, W-2s, and benefits information through Gusto's employee portal. Empowerment was key. Sarah continued to manage her design studio, now with the confidence that her employees' financial well-being was in excellent, automated hands. The initial dread she felt about payroll day had completely vanished. It was now a smooth, almost invisible process that just happened. Creative Canvas was not just a design studio, it was a well-managed business. This efficiency contributed significantly to its overall success and reputation. Sarah's story became an example of how investing in the right technology can transform a small business, from a solo venture to a thriving enterprise. She often thought about the early days, struggling with manual calculations. It felt like a lifetime ago, a distant memory from her entrepreneurial journey. The decision to explore Gusto, Rippling, and ADP, and then choose the best fit, was one of the most impactful operational decisions she made. It allowed her to scale responsibly, adding employees without adding overwhelming administrative overhead. Growth became exciting, not daunting. Every business, regardless of size, needs a robust payroll system. It's not a luxury, it's a fundamental necessity for sustainable operation and employee well-being. The narrative of her journey from payroll headaches to streamlined efficiency resonated with many fellow small business owners struggling with similar issues. Sarah, once overwhelmed, now felt empowered. She understood the intricacies of her business, not just the creative side, but the operational backbone too. The year 2025 had ushered in a new era of efficiency for Creative Canvas, all thanks to a well-researched and implemented payroll solution. She continued to advocate for small businesses making informed choices about their financial infrastructure, emphasizing that knowledge is power. Her story illustrated that the full cost of payroll wasn't just the subscription fee, it included time, stress, and potential compliance penalties. By investing wisely, Sarah had significantly reduced these hidden costs, making her business more profitable and her life less stressful. The choice between Gusto, Rippling, and ADP was unique for every business, but Sarah found her perfect match for Creative Canvas. Creative Canvas thrived, its team of passionate designers growing and producing exceptional work, all supported by a robust back-end. Sarah looked forward to future growth, confident that her payroll system would continue to support her team effortlessly, even as they expanded. The success of Creative Canvas became a testament to a well-run small business, built on passion, creativity, and smart operational decisions. Her employees were happy, her clients satisfied, and Sarah, the entrepreneur, was fulfilled, knowing her foundation was solid. And so, the story of Creative Canvas, a vibrant design studio with a perfectly tailored payroll solution, continued to unfold in 2025 and beyond.